So while we're waiting on the beans to get ready, I'm going to have a cup of coffee and talk to you guys. So today's Father's Day here. I know when I post this, Father's Day will have gone. But I guess it's kind of bittersweet for all of us. Some of us have lost our fathers. And y'all know my husband is still overseas, so we won't be celebrating Father's Day together. But the good thing is, we're still here. So let's talk. How are y'all enjoying the cooking videos? Let me know in the comments. Talk back to me. Because I had not intended to do any cooking videos. I just want to do some funny videos, a few try it videos, things like that. But then I started cooking and I'm like, why am I not using this footage? I have to cook all the time. Why not use this footage? And then people start asking me questions while I was cooking about different things. And I'm like, okay, if one person wants to know, then maybe somebody else wants to know. So I decided I would go on and tape it. Now, if I look a little fuzzy, that is because you know how equipment acts with me. These lights don't like me. And I had the beautiful LED light lit up. It was doing wonderful. And then my battery power pack went out. Now this pack never goes out because we keep it on the charger. For some reason, it did not charge last night. I don't know what happened. So I end up having to use my trusty little selfie light. And I think it's working okay. But if I'm not sharp, it's not because I'm bad at this today. I am bad at it a lot. I make a lot of mistakes in videoing. But this time, it's not my fault. The light went out. But anyway, let me know if it's anything you'd like to see me cook that I haven't cooked. Because I'm willing to pick up the skillet, show you something that you might not have seen or that you just, have heard that we do differently in the South. Because we do. We cook differently than, I guess, a lot of people. I'm not going to just say none, up north or out west or whatever. We just cook differently. And, you know why. We know how to make something out of nothing. We know how to take the leftovers after the good stuff is gone and make it into something that will sustain our life. So that's where a lot of our cooking comes from. We use a lot of flavors and seasonings because that has been passed down to make the food that was not as good, the leftovers, taste better. Because, you're trying to make garbage taste like a cake, really? You got to add some flavor to it, you gotta add some seasoning to it. Sometimes we go overboard. We admit that. At least I do. We let have on the butter. And yes, that's how we pronounce it here, y'all. Butter. And we get a little heavy on the salt sometimes. Now, there's a lot of high blood pressure around here. But I have found, because I know it's a lot of it in my family as I was growing up, so I used a lot less salt. In fact, at one point I didn't use salt at all. and I could taste the salt in a soda. I said, and my blood pressure kept dropping. So the doctor was like, you need to start drinking some salt water. But after I did that, my blood pressure went back up to normal. And so now I just add a little salt to things. And then we have iodine in the salt too, to make sure that we get it, so we don't have any congenital issues. And we do fry a lot. I personally don't, because I don't really care for fried food because of the grease. It just does not like me. Grease does not like me. That's why I just oil the pan. I don't ever just fry in grease. I don't like it. It doesn't taste very well. And I can't keep it down well. So that's why I don't fry a lot. So if you want to see me fry something, I may do it, but it is not something that I regularly do. If you want to see me fry a piece of chicken and tell you how to know when it's done, I will do it. But I probably would not be the one eating it, but it'll be good. So let me know what you're thinking. And also, I did a couple of segments on food that you can cook if you are single or a bachelor and you don't want to cook a full meal. I also did one on what I call first date meals. You meet somebody and you see them out a few times, and then it's like, okay, I want to cook for you, but you can't cook. So there are a few videos, and I keep putting them up. So there'll be more of different microwave meals that you can make that don't taste microwave, and you kind of can deceive them a little bit. And that way, I don't think it's bad. Because, a little story. My youngest son's dad, when I first met him, the first thing he fixed me was fish salad. Now, this is a salad that has lettuce, it's green, with, your normal stuff, but it's topped with, um, it's called whiting. I don't know if you know what that is. That's like a perch fish. It's a, it's a thick fish. It doesn't crumble a lot, but it sticks. So it's a firm replacement for chicken. It really works well. And then it's topped with cheese and sauces after that it's marinated in. And it tastes really good. So good that I took the recipe from him and added my little thing to it. And after I added my thing to it, it started tasting even better. So, sometimes you can take another person's recipe and make it better than what they can do. So if you see something of mine that you think you can make a little better, make it better and send me the video. You might teach me something. That's cool. I also have maybe 7 other segments. We have a try it segment where we try different drinks or we try different liquors to see what they taste like. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. We also have a little prank channel where we prank out a few people with different types of food that may or may not taste that good. We have, oof, my goodness, we have so many shows, y'all. We have our podcast with my girl JoJo, Drinking Snake. You got to see it, man. It's great. Just go to my channel. Go to imkimberlyracin and just look. I mean, it's 100 videos. So if you don't like one thing, you may like another. Just look at it. And when you go, will you please just hit the subscribe button? I need it. I'm not gonna be one of those people that sit here and say, well, go and subscribe. I have 1 million followers, and but I just want you to do. No, I need you to hit that subscribe button. Do it right now. If I don't mind you pausing the video. Go on and hit it right now, and make sure you hit the little bell too, because I could drop a video at any time. And just like this morning, it was 3 a.m. when I got up, and I'm like, okay, let me just get up and cook. Because I knew that the day was going to be kind of full, because we still have some barbecuing on the grill to do, and we have some other stuff that we're going to do. I don't know if I'm going to be cooking anything else, but I have intentions of following everybody else that cooks today. My son is supposed to be barbecuing on the grill, so you may get a chance to see him fry ribs. I've never seen him do it, so it will be interesting to me too. So stick around for that. If he does, I'm going to let you know. And if you see the changes in the light and I'm getting blurrier, that's because my mom's turning off all the lights on me. So, like I say, I don't control the lighting situation around here. So I know I can tell that I'm getting fuzzy. I can see it. Just don't charge it to me. Charge it to everybody else. Oh, yeah, beans still going, y'all. They smelling good. They smelling real good. Anyway, I haven't even drunk any of this coffee, y'all. I do this all the time. I get a cup of coffee. I sit down. I start talking. By the time I finally get the coffee is cold. And I have to heat it back up. And I do not like having to heat my coffee over and over and over and over. Because if you don't know it, coffee will separate. The oil in the coffee will separate after, I think it's about 4 hours. I have to look it up again on the internet. But I know it's in that same day, the coffee will go bad. So don't just sit your coffee out and leave it out and then come back several hours later and try to drink it, because you might get sick. And if you've been doing it and you're wondering why you're sick, that's probably why. Just a little fun fact I looked up once. What else? Y'all make sure y'all comment, because I want to know if y'all liking this. Hit the like button. So I keep doing, whichever videos you want me to. I keep cooking if you ask me to. I keep cooking. We have a lot of we have a variety. We have a variety of things that you can look at. I'm just glad y'all still here if you're still watching this. Because I don't know how entertaining I am. That's a lie. I know I'm entertaining. Because I jack up stuff so much. Like this lighting. But y'all, I'm trying. I have not been doing this very long. I don't have the big overhead lights. I don't have an editor. I have to do all my editing myself. I'm not monetized. So, I'm doing it all from my heart, pretty much right now. And I'm looking at this through my selfie, and my chains are looking beautiful, y'all. Who anybody that does not know, I do have a video on how I attached these pendants to chains that are much larger than the jump rings on them. That video is detailed. I have a few mishaps, but it's always something that's gonna go wrong. Always. And I like to keep my footage raw and real. So I don't edit it out. I make mistakes just like everybody else. So, I'm not going to make a perfect video just to make somebody think I'm something that I'm not. I've screwed up. And I feel like when I screw up, I learn from it. And the next time, the video may be a little better. But I'm still a work in progress. But back to the chain. These are actually mine pendants. And when I say mine, I mean I actually designed these and had them made. And I don't know if you can see the outlines very well, but it's actually a crown on top of a butterfly's head with a ring around it. And I have a little story of why I did it, the meaning behind the crown, the butterfly, and the ring. And I might tell that on another show. I don't want to keep you forever on here while we waiting on these things. But yeah, these are mine. These are my babies. And they are all lined in stones. The wings are lined in stones. The ring in the center is lined in stones. And the crown is also in stones. So it's, they're my babies. I used to sell them, but the manufacturer went up on the price when the price of metal went up. They went up, and they went up too high. And I was not going to pass that on to my clientele. So I just stopped selling them. And these in particular are the only ones that are like this. These are custom, the way that I wanted them to be. There were a lot of different ways they could be done, but I wanted them done this way. Just for me, just to match my attitude and my, I'm not a yellow gold person, so, well, as you can see, my husband knows that, but I'm not a yellow gold person, so when I designed it with me in mind, but I was willing to, give my clients whatever they wanted. Oh, those things smell real good. And I enjoy talking to you guys. Comment. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me if you like my channels. Look at all of them. I mean, at least look at one of each. If you don't like it, let me know why, and maybe I can fix it. But they're quite entertaining. They're a little dirty, a little risque, some of them. We do a little bit of drinking. The show is called Drink and Stank. So that's a show where we talk about things that's stinking up our day, our attitude, making us wanting to knock somebody out. And we do it while we have a nice self-made beverage of the alcoholic persuasion. So, as the show goes on, it gets a little loose. But it's real, it's raw, it's us. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to let y'all know how those beans turn out. Y'all have a good Father's Day. Bye. I'm imkimberlyracin.
imkimberlyracin, she step on the set clean. 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 K-I-M-B-E-R-L-Y. imkimberlyracin, she step on the set clean. K-I-M-B-E-R-L-Y.